Hello there, you're watching Bizworld. Bank Malaysia plans to issue up to 5 licenses to the qualified applicants to establish digital banks to conduct either conventional or Islamic banking business in Malaysia. It has issued the exposure draft on licensing framework for digital banks that forms part of the series of measures adopted by the bank to enable innovative application of technology in the financial sector. BNM in a statement today said the exposure draft outlines the proposed framework for the licensing of digital banks to offer banking products and services to address market gaps in the underserved and unserved segments. The banks would also need to demonstrate their viability in the first 3 to 5 years of operations with an asset threshold of not more than 2 billion ringgit during the period. The central bank will finalize its policy document on the new lenders during the first half of 2020 after gathering feedback on the proposed framework. The equity market for the technology and electronics-related sectors is expected to grow stronger next year, with more industrial investments from China. Economist Professor Barjoya Bardai, however, said property market outlook remains sluggish in 2020.
Pasaran equity dan saham akan melihat peningkatan yang besar, khususnya dalam bidang teknologi dan elektronik dengan wujudnya pelaburan dari China atau melalui China, dan kita sudah melihat kesan-kesan ini keuntungan ataupun earning bagi syarikat-syarikat tersenarai agak meningkat di 10 tahun akhir ini.
He said the property market is expected to decline by about 10 to 15% before rising again in mid-next year. As for affordable housing, he said construction is also expected to be lower than medium and high-end homes, which will affect home ownership among the lower income group. Japan's industrial output slipped for the second straight month in November, raising the likelihood the economy will contract in the fourth quarter. The slowdown was due to slowing demand both domestically and abroad. Japan's economy has cooled in recent months due to a prolonged hit to exports from soft global demand and a slide in consumer spending following a nationwide tax hike. Official data showed factory output fell 0.9% in November from the previous month, a slower decline than the 1.4% fall in a Reuters forecast. That followed a downwardly revised 4.5% decline in the previous month, the largest month-on-month slump since January 2013. However, it is expected to rebound in January to March. Meanwhile, South Korea's exports likely contracted for a 13th straight month in December, though at a much slower pace. This as stabilizing chip prices and a recovery in Chinese demand offered a ray of hope for the trade-reliant economy. According to the median forecast of 11 economists polled, overseas sales in December were seen falling 6% from a year earlier. This was also the slowest contraction since April, when exports fell a revised 2.1%. The preliminary data also showed South Korea's exports slid 2% in the first 20 days of December from a year earlier, the slowest fall in a year, offering signs that a year-long run of declines may be nearing its end. That's all the time we have for Bizworld. I'm Nadia Azmi. Thank you for watching and keep tuning in to TV3.